friends, welcome to Live Guruji channel and this is Pratima Kotresher. Friends, this video is a collection of 100 wonderful Buddha quotes collected from several internet sources. These quotes not only inspire you but also show you the right direction in your life to live a better life.
We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. If you find someone with wisdom, good judgment, and good actions, make him a companion. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. He has the most who is most content with the least. Every day is a new day. No matter how hard the past, you can always begin again. To conquer oneself is a greater task than conquering others. Pain is certain, suffering is optional. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it or who said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. Every human being is the author of his own health or disease. Happiness does not depend on what you have or who you are. It solely relies on what you think. You only lose what you cling to. The tongue, like a sharp knife, kills without drawing blood. Nothing is permanent. If you light a lamp for somebody, it will also brighten your path. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. The root of suffering is attachment. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. True love is born from understanding. If you truly loved yourself, you could never hurt another. Your body is precious. It is our vehicle for awakening. Treat it with care. Everything that has a beginning has an ending. Make your peace with that and all will be well. If the problem can be solved, why worry? If the problem cannot be solved, worrying will do you no good. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. The mind is everything. What we think, we become. Happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. Happiness never decreases by being shared. It is ridiculous to think that somebody else can make you happy or unhappy. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. One moment can change a day. One day can change a life. And one life can change the world. Your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts. The secret secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, worry about the future, or anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly. Before you speak, let your words pass through 3 gates. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Don't rush anything. When the time is right, it will happen. Change is never painful. Only resistance to change is painful. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. There is no fear for one whose mind is not filled with desires. Just as a snake sheds its skin, we must shed our past over and over again. Everything that has a beginning has an ending. Make your peace with that and all will be well. If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burnt. Don't trust people whose feelings change with time. Trust people whose feelings remain the same even when the time changes. Without communication, there is no relationship. Without respect, there is no love. Without trust, there is no reason to continue. Don't trust the people who tell you other people's secrets. Everything happens for a reason. Don't question it. Trust it. Trust is earned, respect is given, and loyalty is demonstrated. Betrayal of any one of those is to lose all 3. Life is about balance. Be kind, but don't let people abuse you. Trust, but don't get deceived. Be content, but never stop improving yourself. Don't trust too much. Don't love too much, because that too much can hurt you so much. Don't trust everything you see, because even the salt looks like sugar. Love all, trust few. Everything's real, but not everyone's true.
Love is nothing without action, trust is nothing without proof, and sorry is nothing without change.
Don't change yourself to win someone's heart. Stay true and you'll find someone who likes you for being you. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. What you are is what you have been. What you will be is what you do now. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. Happiness is not having a lot. Happiness is giving a lot. Have compassion for all beings, rich and poor alike. Each has their suffering. Some suffer too much, others too little. A dog is not considered a good dog because he is a good barker. A man is not considered a good man because he is a good talker. There is nothing so disobedient as an undisciplined mind, and there is nothing so obedient as a disciplined mind. Drop by drop is the water pot filled. Likewise, the wise man gathering it little by little fills himself with good. Ambition is like love, impatient both of delays and rivals. Like a fine flower, beautiful to look at, but without scent. Fine words are fruitless in a man who does not act in accordance with them. Just as a great ocean has one taste, the taste of salt, so also this teaching and discipline has one taste, the taste of liberation. To be idle is a short road to death, and to be diligent is a way of life. Foolish people are idle, wise people are diligent. Even death is not to be feared by one who has lived wisely. Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life. When you realize how perfect everything is, you will tilt your head back and laugh at the sky. All things appear and disappear because of the concurrence of causes and conditions. Nothing ever exists entirely alone. Everything is in relation to everything else. There are only two mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way and not starting. To keep the body in good health is a duty, otherwise we shall not be able to keep our mind strong and clear. To live a pure, unselfish life, one must count nothing as one's own in the midst of abundance. When you like a flower, you just pluck it, but when you love a flower, you water it. Inward calm cannot be maintained unless physical strength is constantly and intelligently replenished. Neither fire nor wind, birth nor death can erase our good deeds. To conquer oneself is a greater task than conquering others. Anger will never disappear so long as thoughts of resentment are cherished in the mind. Anger will disappear just as soon as thoughts of resentment are forgotten. In the end, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. Happiness comes when your work and words are of benefit to yourself and others. Happiness is a journey, not a destination. Everything changes, nothing remains without change. Never envy others or take what you have for granted. Those who envy others will never find peace of mind. Praise and blame, gain and loss, pleasure and sorrow come and go like the wind. To be happy, rest like a giant tree in the midst of them all. Teach this triple truth to all: a generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. A true friend is one who stands by you in need. A friend is someone who knows everything about your life and still loves you. Always love your friends from your heart and not from your needs. Many people will walk in and out of your life, but only true friends will leave footprints in your heart. Good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they are there. The most valuable gift you can receive is an honest friend. Walking with a friend in the dark is better than walking alone in the light. A sweet friendship refreshes the soul. If you stand for a reason, be prepared to stand alone like a tree. And if you fall on the ground, fall like a seed that grows back to fight again. Do not get upset with people or situations. Both are powerless without your reaction. Never judge people by their past. People learn, people change, people move on. The less you respond to rude, critical, argumentative people, the more peaceful your life will become. Silence and smile are two powerful tools. Smile is the way to solve many problems, and silence is the way to avoid many problems. When it hurts, observe life is trying to teach you something.
An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind. An idea that is developed and put into action is more important than an idea that exists only as an idea. In a controversy, the instant we feel anger, we have already ceased striving for the truth and have begun striving for ourselves. He is able who thinks he is able.
I hope all these Buddha quotes have inspired you. If you have still not subscribed to Life Guruji, kindly subscribe immediately. Press the bell icon to receive notifications of my latest videos. Like, share and comment in the comment section. By the way, which quote did you like the most and how did it inspire you? Please comment in the comment section. Meet you in my next video. Thank you.